Alright, so we're in the house now. I already got my grandmother's turkey. I'm doing hers. I did a bunch of other ones, but this is gonna be her turkey. And what I do these the day before. So this has been marinating since yesterday. But what it is, go over there and get the Tony Chakras, okay? And you can get this again at Walmart. And look right there, man, it's about 3 of them. But get the Creole style butter. I get the Creole style butter. It's got an injector already in there with the needle. And you're just gonna go in and you're gonna inject about 4 times up at each side of the breast, both sides of the leg. I turn it over, do it on the back, wings. Just inject your whole turkey. And then what I get some Creole rub, and I just rub it down. I put some of that injection, that sauce on the outside, and I rub it down with that seasoning. So that's the Creole. Damn, that's good. You know what I'm saying? When they say damn, that's good, damn, that's good. And it's just a Creole dust. And you can get it at Tom Thumb. You can't get it everywhere, but I get this at Tom Thumb. And just rub it down with the marinade. Rub it down and let it sit. And that's gonna be your outside. Remember, you don't want a bunch of spices in there because you got your injection already inside. But put that in with a little bit of salt and pepper. Again, I use the kosher salt, and I use the black pepper. Okay. So also, the night before, what I do a little bit of the celery stock. I just get a couple pieces of celery, and I just take it out. One thing that I am cautious about whenever I'm doing somebody else, and also I'm gonna finish that sentence in a second. I'm gonna come back. Make sure you get that rub down off inside the turkey. So make sure you get inside that turkey and just put it in there and just rub the inside, so that flavor and everything will be flavorful from the inside too. But going back to my original, gloves. Make sure you use gloves when you're dealing with other people's meat. You don't want to cross-contaminate anything. So just be clean, man. So make sure you wear black gloves. I done put a lot of young cooks on that. Get you some good black gloves. So what we're gonna do, real simple. Get your turkey. Boom. Oh, my wife gonna kill me. Yep. And I'm putting it in wrong. It needs to be neck down. Put it neck down, right there on top of it. Gotta find that hole. Got it in there. Boom. It's just gonna sit on there. Sit on that rack right there, just like that. Okay. You get that wing. I'll fold it back over the leg so you can lower it in that pot. And I like to do this like right before I put it in there. And we'll do that when we get outside because you don't want to act right. But you can also just put it inside. Fold up elbows if you don't want to act right. Fold them elbows and just tuck them in. Tuck them in. And like I said, when you lowering it in there, you don't want nothing in the way. You don't want anything in the way. All that juice, you do not want that going inside the grease. It's gonna start popping. All right. So we're gonna let her sit there for about 3 minutes until we get that grease hot. And I'm gonna clean my wife's cabinet up. She done did some painting and stuff. Took off her hardware and did a little painting, and I done got a little sauce on there. So let me get that off before she find out. So as you can see, we getting there. We at almost at 250. We need to be at 325 to fry turkey, between 325 and 350. And also, it's 4 minutes per pound. So just do your multiplication, 14 times 4. And that's how long it's gonna take you to fry your turkey. You're gonna also take your thermometer, and you're gonna stick that inside the meat once we get it fried. The internals, they need to be at like 165. Okay, 165, nothing less than 165. You want to kill all that bacteria. We're up to 250 now. So we're gonna let it sit here for a while, and we'll be back down here to check on it. But you got to make sure that fire is staying lit. So I'm not gonna go too far, and it's not gonna be gone too long. Turn it up a little bit more. Not quite 350, but right in between. And you see how it's still kind of moving up. So all you're gonna do is just come over here, and just hit that. You see where it's on and off? Just turn it down some. And you'll hear your fire go down just a little bit. You don't want to go down much, but just turn it down some. You don't want to get it too hot where you're gonna be burning the turkey. So we're at 350. I let it to go over a little bit closer to 350 because what's happening, you got this out the refrigerator and it's gonna take some of that heat and it's gonna transfer it into the turkey, you know, because it is cold, it's a cold turkey. And it's actually gonna drop this temperature and you can kind of see it now. So it's right at about 350, but watch when we drop this in, okay? Remember to tuck everything in. This is a slow process. It's the most dangerous part. So we're just gonna take it off. Take the thermostat off. I'm gonna set this over here. Camera girl, you can stay focused over there. I'm gonna take my thermostat out for a second. I'm gonna put it back in though. Set it to the side. And what I've been doing is having this sitting down so that juice and everything come out. Because everybody knows grease and water does not mix. So you're gonna make sure you got it in there hooked in good. I got my wings tucked. Slow. You don't just drop this in. It's a slow process, easing it down in that grease. Very slow. Can you get off in there and see it? Come on up in there real quick. Real slow. And you can see that grease starting to rise. And that's where people make the mistake. They try to fill it up too much, and that grease rises. Also, make sure when you clean your turkey, I take this for granted that everybody knows that, but make sure you take out your neck, and there's a bag in there that's gonna have those, the turkey tail. I cut it off, and I take the giblets, the heart, and the liver out, and I keep the giblets. I keep the neck and the tail so I can make my necks for Christmas. You know, I'll make my stock. Yeah, I'll make my chicken stock again, but this time I don't have to pay for it because it's already in there from Thanksgiving. So don't be scared. Just let it on in there like that, all the way down in the pot. Boom, there you go. We're gonna leave that top off for a minute. Let it settle down a little bit. Boy, let me tell you, I smell that already, boy. Here's some chicken. They ain't got nothing on it. And this is my grandmother, so I'm gonna use the same oil over. So what you wanna make sure you do is get you a good strainer. So when that seasoning, everything, you know, it's gonna kind of be floating around when I take this turkey out. And I'm gonna kind of strain it and get some of that seasoning out so it won't be burnt on my turkey. So get you a good strainer. And we'll show you. No, I won't show you because once I get this turkey out, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna enjoy my Thanksgiving, man. But that's how you ease it in there. You're not gonna get all that overflow. Look how, see how that grease is already, it came up. And I want to probably say that probably came up probably about a good 2.5, 3 inches when you drop that. That was a 12.5 pound turkey. When you drop that down in there, that grease rose up. So that's why it's really important to make sure that you know where your max line is. Fill it to that max line only and ease that turkey off in there. Don't try to overfill it or try to use everything that's in there. That's what a lot of people try to do. They say they got a lot of grease and they try to put all that grease in there and then it starts coming overflowing, running down the pot into the flames. Grease and flame is just a disaster. So that's it. We're gonna go ahead and put our thermostat in there and see what it is. It's cold outside today too. And you kind of see that thermostat. I'm gonna put it over here with that turkey dropped off in there now. You see how I told you it's gonna drop down? It dropped down to 300 now, but it will get back up to that 325. So, like I said, it's a cold turkey. It's a big bird. It's gonna take a lot of that heat inside it. So it took probably about 50 degrees and straight in there. And you do sit it in there like that, in case people think I'm having trouble, but I'm really not, because I'm gonna take it out so I can put this pot on top. But I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Turn it up just a little bit. And if you do this enough, enough times, then it is almost like the oven. But this is very dangerous, but if you know what you're doing, practice, it's real simple. Just don't overflow your oil. That's it. Make sure you use some gloves, man. So, see what I was doing? I was waiting for that turkey to start cooking a little bit, because I don't want to put that top, because when you start putting that top on, that grease will start coming out too. So I'm gonna put it in and kind of hold some of that heat and hold some of that grease in there. And like I said, I'm not gonna completely cover it. Just like how we do everything else, partially cover it where it can breathe a little bit. And we're gonna do it. That's a 12-pound turkey, 4 minutes per, so that's gonna be 48 hours. I'm sorry, 48 hours. That's gonna be 48 minutes, 48 hours. I might as well go ahead and smoke it, slow smoke. But yeah, we're gonna do that for 48 minutes. 12 times 4 is 48. And we're gonna go ahead and cook it for 48 minutes. So we'll be back in about 48 minutes, less than an hour. Check on it. So what we're gonna do also, you wanna make sure that your timer over here, because these have timers, and you wanna make sure that your timer, I'm gonna show you a trick. All you do is come over here, you see that button right there? Hold that button down, turn your timer back, and just hold it for a second and let it go. If you try to turn that timer while this is not pushed down, your fire gonna turn off. So make sure you come out here and check your timer too, because if that timer goes out and you sitting there for 48, it's probably gonna cook for about 15 minutes, and the rest of that time is just gonna be wasted because you ain't gonna have no fire up under there. Make sure you got your fire going. Don't leave it alone. And actually, I'm not gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna stay out here with it. If I need to go in, I'll go in and come right back. But I'm gonna stay out here with this hot grease. I hope this helped y'all. See y'all in a minute.